Can we just have one day where it doesn't feel bizarre at Wednesday? Let's talk about this Munich press conference, shall we?
Hello and welcome to the video. You can like, share and subscribe to the channel. I much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when videos go live. We will be doing a live stream of the press conference, talking about it with you guys, the community as well. But I'm doing a video as well and a live stream, so it'll be about 6:30, 7 o'clock time when we do the live stream. So, shall we get into this then? Because this was bizarre again. It was just odd again. So we start with the usual asking about Cisco Muniz as coming to Wednesday. I'm very happy to be here. It's a massive club with massive fans, a big history. I think positive for the future. And for me, it was important that one of the historic clubs in the country. I didn't think about it for a second when the chairman called me. What you want to hear? He also used the word massive a lot in a lot of the things that he said as well. When he spoke to the club in-house media about, I'll say it went 30 minutes before the actual press conference. He speaks very well. He's got a really good way of talking. He's very articulated. He talks well. He communicates well. He's got a good vision by the sounds of it and stuff like that. And then we went into why Muniz the right fit. And Chansiri went, I want to thank all the managers that I interviewed. They all had their own strengths and weaknesses. It's a very difficult decision. Cisco is ambitious, hungry, and also plays attacking football. I took a few days to choose, look at my strengths, and we have many apply. I think the best choice at the moment. Some people said I choose cheap, but if that was okay, I could have done it a lot quicker. I think it's going to improve our team for the future. A little bit of a dig and at the kind of seeing some of the Twitter replies and stuff. I don't think it is a case of being cheap. I think it's a case of he's actually gone for it, but at the same time, we don't know what Darren Moore was on. Let's just talk about it. And this segues very nicely on to Sky Sports asking questions about Darren Moore's exit and asking why did he leave? Has it been weird? And the thing is, Alex Miller put a really good thing up saying the national press will say something completely different to what we say in the local press. It will be. And it's like, it was bizarre because we've already said a lot of things already, kind of thing, to go and say all these things that got said. Now, Twitter's been something that's been a big part of this as well, because he goes on to talk about Carlton Palmer. Carlton Palmer gets thrown into this and he gets asked about him. And it's weird because he come out, he's attacked him. Granted, I think Carlton Palmer said things and I think it doesn't need bringing up in our press conference, especially when we're unveiling a new manager, which I don't think it's a great thing to do. Palmer Twitter said, I did not expect anything else. No matter whether he thought will work for Chelsea, League get Daniel Barker and we'll get promoted. Let's see. I have an open mind, but I'm certainly not convinced or surprised. And then in the press conference, he said, Carlton Palmer came out and said something. I don't understand why you say you love the club, but you're trying to damage it when we've done well in the past. I've never seen him come out. I think he just wants to get attention. I think he tells the truth. I invite him to talk to me face to face in front of fans and media. Don't hide behind social media. I will be very interested to see what happens here. This needs to get done. I'm not going to lie. This needs to get done and dusted ASAP because I'm sick of this. And Palmer responded with his I'll await it call the secretary Lindsay have my number. But it shouldn't have been something about talking about the past, talking about past things, talking about past players. And I thought Muniz came out really swinging after this got said. And it had big FU attitude. It was like, off. Leave me alone here. Right, I'm going to have my say now. I'm annoyed now. This is meant to be the unveiling of me. This is meant to be an exciting occasion. Why are we talking about things that got nothing to do with me? Why are we talking about things that got nothing to do with today? And he's basically said, we're a new era. I don't want to speak about what happened 3 weeks ago. Which he 100% sure. Right, we shouldn't be speaking about things that happened 3 weeks ago. Guy Sports journalists, all the other local media, a lot have had really good interactions with him one-on-one. Now to focus on my era, I want the fans with us. We need positive things. It's important to forget what happened before. I understand some fans are going to say, oh, but we got promoted. But he's looking forward. Darren Moore had come out and said to people, and the media himself, Rob Statton, please see my statement on the club website. I'm not interested in talking about it. I don't look backwards, I look forward. Our new manager just said the same thing. I want to speak about what we want, what we need, what we try and give in the future. I know the Championship, I've won promotion from Premier League, but we have to work very hard. I need everyone. So, interestingly, on the technical team, now a lot of people heard this as that I'll use to people who are in-house. He has said to local journalists that he's going to be looking at possibly bringing in some people. I think it was Ricky Charlesworth at Yorkshire Live said he looked like he's looking at wanting to bring in his own staff as well that he wants to work with, which is interesting. I like that. But he said in the actual thing, I want to use people working in club because they're ready. We also have our individual styles. I can bring the staff I want. I want to work with those in the club, and this is very nice. He then said on players, we need to start working very hard. We have we have a very good group, a very good players. We need to work every day. That's what I said, and that's what I want. I want to make sure preparation is 100%. It was just a very bizarre press conference, which wasn't needed with everything that happened. It was about 12-minute tirade on Carlton Palmer and this stupid question. There was no need. There was no need for it today. It should have been about straight on talking about Muniz coming in, having a good start, how's he going to play, welcoming him into the club, that kind of stuff. And it got derailed by a question that got answered 3 weeks ago. If Guy Sport wanted to know that question, they could have looked it up on the website and said, this is what we said. He said he clarified it in his statement, and he kept on saying, please refer to in the statement I said. I think it hadn't helped, and that journalist ruined it for the other fans the fans that wanted to watch on YouTube, because they killed the YouTube feed. The feed got nuked. Absolutely nuked. And the press conference didn't feel like it was done. It's like they've gone, right, we'll just go talk to local media instead, kind of thing. And it just doesn't help how we are. We've gone from people watching the playoff final, watching the final, to now this. And now people are going to question even more what the hell is going on with the club. I thought Muniz spoke very well. I'm very impressed with Muniz, how he speaks. I love how Muniz spoke. It's just a shame it got overshadowed by some stupid questions that didn't need answering. And I understand it. The national side of it will want to know. But anybody else in the fans and stuff, we know what's happened. It's been well documented on social medias what's happened. And this thing with Carlton Palmer and the owner need to come to an end. And the club, it needs some sort of ending kind of thing, because he's in his opinion he's in his right for his opinion. That's fine. But even when people saying to him who said that you're in your right to your opinion, if people agree with him on social media, people had turned around and said, stop now, because you are now looking like attention seeking. And he probably wants what's best for the club, but it doesn't help the club. It puts us in a bad light. It puts us in a damaging light. So, for me, that needs to get sorted soon. But Muniz press conference, I was expecting it to be a tiny little better than the car crash it actually was. Muniz have felt very well to local journalists. Go find any of Joe Cran's, Rob Statton for BBC Sheffield, Joe Cran the Star, Ricky Charlesworth for the Yorkshire Examiner. stuff as well, because they've spoken really well to him, and those are the ones that you're going to have to listen to. Let's try and ignore some of the noise and let's just crack on and get on with it. They were meant to be like, yeah, we got a manager to speak to him. There's going to be a live stream about this same subject later with you, the community, about 6:30, 7 o'clock. I want to speak to some of you guys about this. It was a bit of a nightmare. I want to get some of your guys' reactions live, but I thought I'd get a video out on it now as well. But that was a little bit of a car crash. But Muniz is in. Let's see what happens. Spanish Revolution and all that lot. Let's see how it goes.